But here I am. This is the parking lot where I ended yesterday, where the bear cubs were. And I guess it's known that that mama bear is very defensive, like mama bears are, but very fortunate I did not run into here yesterday. And here is where today's hike starts, in a field, and there's a warning here: hikers, do not approach the cows. Challenge accepted. I will let the cows graze in peace. What an incredible day yesterday was. It'll be hard to top, but we're gonna see. You can see the trail crossing sign coming up at about a 1.5 mile walk from the hotel to get back to the Appalachian Trail. And I'm gonna do what they call the New Jersey Boardwalk. Now, it's not the New Jersey Boardwalk that they're famous for along the Jersey Shore. This is one that's through fields and marshes and stuff. So at least the start of today's hike can be negligible in terms of up and down. Should be pretty friendly. But yeah, just so grateful for all the happenings yesterday. Crossing into New Jersey, all the exciting sections of New York, successfully completing those sections of New York, getting into New Jersey, doing the Stairway to Heaven, total 15-mile day, followed up by seeing live bear cubs on the trail. So cool, so very, very cool. And they were little bear cubs, let me tell you. Go back and look at yesterday's video. All right, I'm just 200 yards from the hiker. Don't mess with the cows, warning. And here's where the boardwalk starts already. I'll check back in with you later to see how long it lasts. But this is a pretty impressive set of boardwalks. And they do this to keep you out of the mud and the bog and the grime, so it's really awesome. But I'll check back in and let you know how much boardwalk there is. Now we have this lovely bridge up over, I guess what in rainy season would be a very filled creek, but because it has been dry, it's pretty calm down there. Nevertheless, very grateful for all the work people do to make this trail so hikeable and so enjoyable. Yeah, they leave a lot of the challenge in, like New York and the rocks, but things like those bridges and bog boards, much appreciated. The big deal about the bog boards, even when it's even not rainy and muddy, is it keeps you up above where the tick line would be on the grass. Very grateful for that. Check out this boardwalk. This isn't even the two bog boards. This is a legitimate boardwalk here, complete with bench. I mean, the terrain has been super cruisy the first couple miles, and I have to say, as a guy who suffers with plantar fasciitis a little bit, and all the chopped up steps I had to take in New York, the heels and the fasciitis, a little sore. What this does is it enables me to roll heel to toe and stretch that muscle out, stretch that, and yeah, get a little bit of relief and maybe actually rehab in while I'm actually walking the trail. But look at this thing. It just goes and goes and goes. Very, very cool. The boardwalk ends, and then we get the suspension bridge over this creek here. Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the people who put all the hard work in design and making this happen. And then, you see the fields over there. Then you descend down from the bridge, and there's more boardwalk. Outstanding. A tale of the tape. So I'm up at Ridgeline now. I was at almost 4 miles when the boardwalk finished. Now it wasn't all boardwalk, and 1.5 miles of that was off trail walking on the road in order to get to the trail. So all in all, I would say there's between bog boards and boardwalk nearly 2 miles, which was glorious. I got that done early enough in the day before the heat hit. And then I got up here at Ridgeline and see the boardwalk was out in the open sun. The Ridgeline here is under a canopy of trees. So this lovely shade. So the timing's worked out well. I'm off to a really good start this morning. Hope to crank out some miles today because rain is in the forecast coming up. The right stuff, the right stuff. Today's verse is sponsored by the letter X, as Sesame Street would say. And yeah, not a lot of words start with the letter X. So my teacher borrowed one, and it comes from Luke 14. It has the sound X at the start. Let all those who exalt themselves be humbled, and those who humble themselves be exalted. It's an upside down world in the kingdom of God, especially here in the United States, where self-promotion, self-exaltation is king. It's terrible. And that's not the way God would have it. So, humble yourself, and you'll be lifted up. Checking me out to make sure I'm safe. As the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longs after thee. I gotta say more about trail magic. This is how thoughtful this guy was. He had a sign under his carport saying, if it's raining, sit here and wait under the carport until it dries out. He had hand sanitizer there. He had wipes. He had the cola or multiple kinds of soda in a cold fridge. He had MREs, meals. He had a charging bank. So if you're on the trail, you realize the importance of having electrical power chargers. He was all about looking after the needs of the hikers. Really impressed by that guy. And humankind in general. Very, very nice. I am hiking the Appalachian Trail, and today I'm in Unionville, New York. And I ran into Doug, also called Bonsai, and he's going to tell me his story.
I like that. I sometimes ask hikers, tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
And you see what they say.
Yeah.
Well, the story is pretty simple, that I'm a sinner saved by Jesus. It's my only hope. And we have a ministry here for the hikers. We let them stay, except on Mondays when it's our off day. Sorry about that. And I'm the pastor of a little church here, and we help out lots of hikers. And that's the gist of the story. There's some other interesting things, but
That's awesome.
if you want to keep it short, that's it.
That's
And that's what I
fantastic.
want on my tombstone, is nothing about me, just Jesus is
Exactly.
my only hope.
That fits in with my letter today. X on exalt. Those who
Yeah.
exalt themselves, yeah. Those who exalt the Lord will then be exalted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a fun hike.
Yeah, oh, this is maple, birch, and evergreen.
Maple, birch, and evergreen. You got a real.
All trees.
I see that. You know, I'm a part of the family too. I'm branch.
Branch, there we go.
Yeah.
We got a willow. We got a friend named Willow, another friend named Olive.
And she's only one. She just turned one, and she's gonna have a baby sister.
Named Juniper.
Oh, that's very.
all trees.
That's very exciting.
Yeah,
So cool.
popular trend.
The beavers have won this battle, and they have forced a reroute. Used to have to go through this boggy area, but now they've got you on this road because it is wet all the way around. Beavers are undefeated.